Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My guy Gonzo back on the mic. And today we're gonna be talking about why you're dying so much. And we ain't talking about like your, run and gun. I got a couple kills here, die. Couple kills there, die. No, we're talking about like die. Why am I dying? Why do I suck so bad? Well, we're just gonna get into it. But before we go deep down into this, all right, let's do that intro thing. Okay, guys, so we're going to be talking about why you keep dying, or why you keep dying so damn much. Alright, so I'm gonna give you a little tip, right? So most of you guys are just running, gunning, playing the game or whatever. Check this. Try to play not to die. And I know that sounds stupid as hell, right? But I'm just saying this. A lot of people gauge their skill level on KD, right? Or, well, in this game, it's like EKIA or EKID. I don't know. But a lot of people, measure how good you are based off of your KD. And then, you factor in win percentage and such. And so, stats matter, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, like, while you're in the game, focus on not dying. Literally just try not to die. Whatever encounters you come into, fight, right? Fight the ones you have to. I'm not saying don't look for encounters, but what I'm saying is, if you know a team is spawning over on the other side of the map, and you're running towards the other side of the map, don't go all the way into their spawn. Maybe stop halfway. Shoot a couple people. Back off. Redirect yourself. Reposition yourself. There's a lot of people just running. You're just holding the analog stick up or holding that W key. And you're wondering, why am I dying so much? It's pretty obvious why you're dying so much. Alright, guys, so if you're like into the technical side of things, or if you've just been keeping up with COD community, you've realized a lot about the servers and the fact that the servers are running at 20 hertz. Now, if you don't know what that means, it basically just means that the tick rate, or the amount of times the server is refreshing per second, is 20 times, right? Now, if you were to play on a 60 hertz server, obviously reaction time would be a little bit better. Things would feel smoother in the game, and you wouldn't be dying around corners as much as you are now, or, you wouldn't be fighting a guy and all of a sudden you feel like your hit detection is terrible, and then it looks like they're just lasering you from a distance, right? So that's another reason why you're dying so much, is because the servers are actually shit, man. We started out with 60 hertz servers at the beta, and, at some point, COD probably thought that, we can't afford to have 60 hertz servers, but according to every other fucking source on the internet, you can go look it up for yourself, this game is sold more copies than World War II and Infinite Warfare. And I am honestly not surprised. Anyways, alright, so you're using shitty guns, alright? Now, if you're getting Dark Matter camo, just disregard this, man. Dark Matter's a grind in itself. You're not expecting to play for like a high KD or anything. Oh, look at this. If you're almost at a 2 KD and you're doing Dark Matter and you're just grinding throughout the game, not really worrying about shit, bro, you are a good player, okay? Don't even worry about it. As soon as you're done with that shit, you're going to slay. Now, your stats aren't going to reflect that. But, like I said earlier in the video, stats aren't everything, because, there's a lot of stuff factored into it. If you win a lot versus if, you have a high KD, but you lose a lot, whatever. There's a whole nother side of it. But, man, if you are trying to just slay out and play and look like you're the greatest sweaty of sweaties, stop using the Rampart. Alright? Use the AUG. I shouldn't say use the AUG. Use the Swordfish. Use the ICR. The Vapor's kinda cool. The AK's okay. But that fucking ICR and the damn Swordfish are probably the best guns in the game. You put a Swordfish on hardcore, it's a wrap. It's done. You won the game. That's it. Unless you're playing like Domination or some shit. But we'll get into that later. But seriously, man, the guns you're using just like random shit. And the attachments you're using on, oh my god. If you have a threat detector on an AR and you're not playing hardcore, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's like, well, just put a red dot on and make it simple. You can see people. If you're really that far in core, all right? If you're in hardcore, it's a little different. But if you're in core and you're putting a threat detector on and you're trying to engage at long distance, you're not going to be successful a lot of the time. Most of the time, they're just going to run away and heal up because the time to kill in this game is trash. Now, it may seem like I'm trying to rip the game, but I'm really not trying to rip the game. I like this game a lot. It has a few errors that, you know, everybody knows about, and if you don't know about, well, I can make a video on that. But, you know, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about why you are dying so much, all right? And the next reason why you're dying so much is you're playing by yourself, okay? Now, if you're playing by yourself, obviously the teammates you're going to be matched up with are not going to be at a great elite skill level, okay? And then if you see a party of 5, man, I do not blame you for running, okay? When the game first came out and I was playing by myself, I was not playing a party of 5. I was not playing a party of 6. I barely played parties of 3. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not want to deal with that sweatiness. Now, it's a little bit different. You know, I have a better feel of the game, but you have a better feel of the game too. But that doesn't mean that you're not gonna die a lot, okay? I'm a really good player, but I even fucking die a lot sometimes. I have bad games. You have bad games. I have good games. I don't know if you have good games, but that's why we're here, because we're trying to get you some good games. Stop playing by yourself if you can. If you can play with people who are good, play with people who are good. If you can play with people who are better than you, ask them what they do. Learn from them. If you have friends, make friends. If you don't have friends, I'm gonna be your friend, because I'm your guy and you're my guy, okay? We are all friends out here. We are all for positivity and everything. I am sorry if I'm a little brutal, but I'm just trying to correct a few things, you know? A lot of people make errors and they don't notice it. I definitely like when my friends tell me what I do wrong. I yell at my best friend all of the time, and he needs to yell at me a little more, even though I yell louder. But it's okay, because we're just trying to get better, and that's the way we respond to each other, even though I kind of feel bad. I love you, Lo. Alright. Anyways, fuck a shout out. The next reason why you're dying is the game mode you are playing does not match your playstyle. Now, again, if you're running by yourself, you shouldn't really be playing domination, but let's say you are playing domination. You have to realize at some point that you aren't going to win the game. So stop jumping on the B flag. It's okay. We get it. You're gonna lose. You just want the game to go by quicker. Honestly, if the guys are really, really good, they'll let you capture B anyways. And who knows, maybe you can cause an upset or some shit. I don't know, but it just depends on how good you are. But seriously, stop being out here playing games like Domination, like Hardpoint, Control, by yourself when you know you're not, like, the best player in the world. Start at Team Deathmatch, okay? Once you start at Team Deathmatch, make a couple friends. There's a whole bunch of people out here in game chat, really, just, like, willing to make friends with you. It's a lot of kids, a lot of trolls, man. I got into a lot of trolls, like, just yesterday. It's a whole bunch of people talking about, you know, messing with their grandma and shit and all that. There's some weird people out there. Alright, but avoid the weirdos, okay? And befriend someone, you know, who's good at the game, relatively to your skill level or anything. And I guarantee, once you get a couple friends in there, you're gonna see improvement. Because when you play with friends and you build that chemistry, and you're not gonna even notice it, you're just gonna know, alright, John got left, Mark got right. Okay, I'm gonna go down the middle. I'm gonna swing left, he gonna swing right. Cool. You don't even know that's gonna happen. You just do it, and it works. I have a friend, his name's Armani. I play with him all the time. Armani does, like, the exact same thing I do, to the point where we meet each other, and we're like, oh, well, this is awkward. Let me explain. And, you know, it's all good, because we end up backing each other up a lot of the times. You know, if I go right, he go left, and, you know, if I go left, you go right. We always meet up at the same place, but it's all good because we work well together, and the more friends you have, the more well you're going to work together with them, if that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. It's okay. Now, on to your final reason. You're doing bad. The reason why you playing bad and you're dying so much is you're playing too casual. Now, I'm not saying don't have fun with the game, but if you're at this video, can you really tell me you're not taking it a little bit more serious than the average player? Alright, so try to analyze your mistakes that you make in-game. Oh shit, I went too deep in the spawn. Oh, I turned left instead of right. Oh, this guy jumped in front of me, so I ended up dying. I should have just went the other direction and let him take that spot and waited for him to die. Then I could have came back. See, analyzing your mistakes and really going over the moves you make and how you think will improve you as a player. If you don't try to, you know, look at what you're doing wrong, you're never going to think you're doing anything wrong. And Nothing's gonna ever change, right? You may get a little bit better, but you're not going to become an elite player that can dominate the game if you don't think you make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. I'm not Hannah Montana, but I've talked too long on this video. So, my guy Gonzo out. Follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/MyGuyGonzo. Subscribe, like, comment. I hope this video helped you. It's a little bit more of a rant, but, you know, a lot of people are just, you know, doing really bad on my teams. And I was just wondering, like, what do you guys think about when you're, like, sitting there going 2-16 in a domination match? Like, why are you there? You know? Why? Just, I get you want to have fun, but that can't be fun, man. That cannot be fun. But anyways, I talk too much. So, yeah. Peace.